Hi, this is Julie with your market wrap for Wednesday, April 22nd. First, let's take a look at where the market closed today. We're going to start out and take a look at Dow that closed up a nice run today, 88 points up higher, closing at 18,038. NASDAQ up with a nice run, almost 22 points, up 0.42% to 5,035. And also we have S&P up nearly 11 points to 2,100 at 7.9. So decent run. Also, we had commodities ending lower, the major ones, oil and gold a little flat in the red today. So, not too much from them. But again, it's been all about equities today. For us, we've been taking a look at some major movers, including some that reported today, like Facebook. And we're just going to go to a chart of Facebook right now. They did report today. They beat on EPS, beating an estimate for 40 cents, coming out with an adjusted EPS of 42 cents. But they did miss on revenue. So mixed feelings about how that report came out. We'll have to listen closely on the conference call and see what their comments are about outlook and also their competition with other social media outlets like Twitter. And that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But of course, Facebook, a huge monster as usual, and a decent earnings report from them on the top line. Also, another stock that we've been keeping an eye on for 2 weeks about is Voltari, and that's trading on the NASDAQ. If you've been trading, you definitely and been active, you haven't missed this one after Carl Icahn came out on April 6th and increased his stake. Huge rally after that. I mean, on that day, that was Monday, we saw that stock rally 61%, and now we're taking a look at that 20-day run. I mean, this is a monster. We've been keeping an eye on it. And Voltari, if you're not familiar with what this stock is, what it actually does, it is a stock that it provides mobile marketing and advertising technology tools, particularly to advertising agencies and brands. This used to be a penny stock. I mean, this stock came out of nowhere. A lot of people didn't know who it was, where it came from, and what it did, and now we know a lot about it, and that's all because of a investor named Carl Icahn. So anyway, that day on April 6th, he increased his ownership in the company to more than half of what it is. I mean, 52.3% he increased his ownership to, or 4.74 million shares originally. He increased that to 9 million total flat. So that was a huge boost to the stock, and it continues its ride higher. People really liking this stock, and also it does help that Voltari came out earlier too this month and announced that it is gaining traction and announced a 39% growth in its revenues for 2014. So a lot of positive looks for Voltari. And now let's move on to another stock we've been keeping our eye on, and that's Vitamin Shoppe. We're going to go to a chart of that. So Vitamin Shoppe is, it explains itself, right? It's a retailer of nutritional supplements, vitamins. Let's just move to a 5-minute. So look at this chart. I mean, this is amazing today. It came out today. We had Carlson Capital saying that they're increasing its stake in Vitamin Shoppe from 2.25% to 5.34%. That came out today. Great news for Vitamin Shoppe. Also, Vitamin Shoppe having a lot of positive reports. And if you didn't know, this is a New Jersey-based retailer. I didn't know that before. And they also operate, Yeah. Actually, I'm, you can hear the peanut gallery in the back, but I'm a Jersey girl now, so some love for Vitamin Shoppe and vitamins. They also operate stores in Canada under the name Vitapath, if you didn't know that. Another stock we've been keeping our eye on is Omnicare, and that is OCR. That is traded on New York Stock Exchange. It is a healthcare service provider, and you know why Omnicare is something we are looking at? It looks like there could be a potential sale, and Bloomberg reported that today. The stock just shot up today. I mean, look at that nice spike. that we saw earlier. Omnicare getting a lot of love. Another one that we're looking at today, we don't want you to miss out on this one because it is a key mover, is Mylan, MYL, also traded on the New York Stock Exchange. This also got, I'm sorry, on the NASDAQ. Oh, that was huge. Sorry, NASDAQ, MYL. Also got a huge boost today at the start of trading, as well as yesterday. It did lose some of that profit that it gained yesterday, but that's because rival drug maker Teva Pharmaceutical did announce an unsolicited bid of Mylan at was it $82 per share in cash and stock to acquire the company. So that gave a nice boost yesterday. Today, kind of losing some of that momentum, but still a lot of interest in this stock. Also, I want to point out too on the economic calendar front that existing home sales came out today. It was a nice surprise. So that was something that gave a boost to some long-term sentiment by some investors. That does it for our market wrap today, but please be sure to tune in at 8 a.m. tomorrow for more live alerts. But also, if you want to stick with us for more free news, you can come back at 6 p.m. We're going to be covering the overnight session and a lot of free alerts there, so please don't miss that. Also, if you want to get even more involved here, please feel free to join us on our live trader chat. There's audio and video there. It's a great place to get involved and to stay on top of things. So thanks for watching. Please stick with us.